Beneath the polished surface of likes, shares, and endless feeds lies a complex, often unsettling reality. Social media platforms woven into the fabric of modern life hold secrets many users never fully grasp. This is an investigation into the hidden mechanisms and profound impacts of the digital spaces we inhabit daily. At its core, social media is engineered for one primary purpose: keeping you online. Every notification, every red dot, every autoplay video is a carefully crafted hook. These are not accidental features. They are deliberate design choices. The architecture of these platforms leverages deep psychological principles. Variable rewards, like the unpredictable arrival of likes or comments, tap into the same neural pathways as gambling. This creates a compulsive loop, driving users to check their phones repeatedly. It's a system designed to maximize engagement, often at the expense of user well-being. What you see on social media is not a neutral reflection of the world or your friends' lives. It is a curated reality, shaped by powerful algorithms. These complex systems decide which content reaches you and when. This algorithmic control is immense. Platforms use vast amounts of data to build detailed profiles of users. This allows them to target individuals with specific messages, whether it's for advertising products or influencing political opinions. The potential for subtle, pervasive manipulation is inherent in this model. Every click, every scroll, every interaction is data. Social media companies collect staggering amounts of information about their users. This includes not just what you post, but who you interact with, what you look at, how long you look at it, and even your location. The use and sharing of this collected data are often opaque. While platforms claim data is used to improve services or personalize ads, concerns persist about its potential misuse or vulnerability to breaches. Your digital footprint is constantly being tracked and analyzed. The constant performance and comparison inherent in social media can have significant negative effects on mental health. Users often present idealized versions of themselves, leading others to feel inadequate or unsuccessful by comparison. This comparison culture fuels anxiety and lowers self-esteem. Online spaces can also be breeding grounds for negativity. Cyberbullying and online harassment are pervasive issues, causing real psychological harm to victims. The anonymity and distance of the internet can embolden aggressors. Another significant factor is the fear of missing out, or FOMO. Seeing curated highlights of others' lives can create anxiety about not being included or experiencing enough. This drives further compulsive checking, trapping users in a cycle of comparison and inadequacy. Social media platforms are incredibly efficient at spreading information, but this includes false information. Misinformation and disinformation can travel faster and reach more people than verified facts. The speed and reach of false content pose a serious threat. Algorithms designed to keep users engaged often prioritize sensational or emotionally charged content, which is frequently untrue. Furthermore, filter bubbles and echo chambers reinforce existing beliefs by showing users only content that aligns with their views. This limits exposure to diverse perspectives and makes it harder to discern truth from fiction. The potential for harm is not theoretical. There are numerous real-world examples. We have seen major data breaches expose the personal information of millions of users. These incidents highlight the risks associated with centralized data collection. Specific instances of harmful content, from hate speech to dangerous challenges, have gone viral with devastating consequences. The platform's struggle with content moderation demonstrates the difficulty in controlling the flow of information at scale. These cases serve as stark warnings. Academic research has begun to quantify the impact of social media use. Numerous studies have found links between heavy social media use and increased rates of depression and anxiety, particularly among young people. The constant pressure to perform and the exposure to negativity take a toll. Research also points to the role of platforms in amplifying societal divisions. Studies show how algorithms can contribute to political polarization by feeding users increasingly extreme content that confirms their biases. The digital landscape can become a battleground. The scale of social media use is staggering. Statistics show that average daily usage time for many individuals is measured in hours, not minutes. This represents a significant portion of our waking lives spent interacting with these platforms. Figures on reported cyberbullying incidents paint a grim picture of the online environment. Millions of users, especially teenagers, report experiencing harassment online. These data points underscore the urgency of addressing the negative aspects of social media. At the heart of the social media ecosystem are the tech companies themselves. Their business model is fundamentally reliant on maximizing user engagement and collecting data for targeted advertising. This economic incentive drives many of the design choices we've discussed. Their role in content moderation is constantly under scrutiny. Deciding what is acceptable speech on a global scale is an immense challenge, and platforms are often criticized for being too slow to act against harmful content or for inconsistent enforcement of their own rules. The question of their responsibility for the societal impacts of their platforms is a subject of ongoing debate. We, the users, are both the consumers and the content creators on these platforms. Our vulnerability to manipulation and addiction is a key part of the system. The design exploits our psychological tendencies. Users also play a crucial role in the spread of content, both positive and negative. Our shares, likes, and comments determine what goes viral. We are not just passive recipients. We are active participants in shaping the online environment, for better or worse. Governments and regulatory bodies around the world are grappling with how to oversee these powerful platforms. Attempts at legislation or oversight aim to address issues like privacy, data security, and content moderation. However, regulating digital spaces that operate globally presents significant challenges. The pace of technological change often outstrips the ability of regulations to keep up. Finding the right balance between protecting users and preserving free expression is a complex and ongoing struggle for policymakers. Increasingly, former employees and internal critics are coming forward. Whistleblowers have revealed internal practices and research that highlight the company's awareness of the potential harms their platforms cause. These revelations provide crucial insights into the inner workings of the industry. Researchers and journalists also play a vital role in highlighting the societal harms and ethical dilemmas posed by social media. Their work brings these issues into public view and pushes for greater accountability. One significant consequence for individuals is the erosion of attention span. The constant stream of notifications and rapidly changing content trains our brains for distraction. Sustained focus on complex tasks becomes more difficult in a world designed for quick hits of information. The digital world can also impact real-world relationships. Time spent online can displace face-to-face interactions and lead to feelings of disconnection, even while being constantly connected digitally. The quality of our personal bonds can suffer. On a societal level, social media contributes to increased political polarization. By reinforcing existing beliefs and limiting exposure to opposing viewpoints, platforms make it harder for people to find common ground or engage in constructive dialogue. The digital divide becomes a societal chasm. Ultimately, the spread of misinformation and the opacity of algorithmic control erode trust. Trust in information sources, trust in institutions, and even trust in each other are undermined when reality is constantly being filtered and manipulated. Understanding these dark secrets is the first step towards navigating the digital world with greater awareness and demanding a more responsible future. Please like and comment if you liked the video, and please subscribe the channel for more health and mind-related video.